It's a very creative cat. My neck, my back. We're gonna take these streets back. It's incredible.
Yeah!
Fuck, I wanna fuck every single one of them.
Yeah!
It's so fucking sexy when you see someone out here protesting and they want to do and they just get it. I see a lot of y'all, I see a lot of artists and people with talents and skills and many people that come all around the world to be in Los Angeles and practice your shit every day, right? You do whatever you do that shit every day, right? And these motherfucking cops out here, the fucking 12, think they gotta do some shit for 20 days and all of a sudden they don't gotta practice shit or learn the laws or know how to treat a fucking human being. That fucking helicopter you see in the sky, that took at least $3,000 just to launch it off the ground every fucking time it launches off the ground. For what? For what? So I said, fuck 12! Fuck 12! Fuck 12!
Fuck 12!
Donald Trump!
Fuck Donald Trump!
Man, y'all look so good. We need y'all to go into your communities, to the white communities, to the straight communities. All these people, you need to explain to them, tell them, teach them something. Teach them who Marsha P. Johnson is. Tell them who the fuck she is. Because without her, we would not be here. We wouldn't have the fucking Abby and WeHo and poppers and shit. This is why we're fucking gay and we're great. This is amazing.
Yeah.
The streets I came out on, the streets I became gay on. And this is where we fucking come to fucking fight a revolution. I said revolution.
Revolution!
Revolution.
So this is like the vibe until the police show up. It's really pretty chill, very peaceful. You see nothing being destroyed, and it's very different once the police show up. I've never felt unsafe surrounded by protesters. The most nervous I've been, the most dangerous situations I've been in have been when the police and other federal agencies have shown up.
Justice! You see these colored stripes on the ground? This is where Hollywood painted out the Black Lives Matter road surface mural. Personally, I think they're kind of nice, but kind of bullshit too. It's a nice gesture, but what matters is laws and justice being enforced. So, anyways, the colors are pretty. Let me show you. That's a T, E, R.
I mean, we got Teebs up there and we got Militant Mom. Those people stay up there till like 6 in the morning or 4 in the morning. This is like a 12-hour shift right now.
Theater.
These streamers.
You can't go there because America fucked it up with the COVID.
A lot of trolls still say,
Chinese theaters,
you know, if you don't like it, leave the country. We can't go to like half of the world right now.
Can't go to those either here because America fucked up with the COVID.
Fucked up with the COVID. We didn't handle it right.
We're the only one who didn't handle it right.
The rest of the world thinks COVID is like a memory and we're still like dealing with it worse than ever.
My name's Precious. I'm a Los Angeles artist and I am a protester with Black Lives Matter. Today we are protesting in Hollywood because a trans black woman was assaulted and robbed over 5 minutes of time in the public. People were watching. It was live streamed. The perpetrators have not been caught. No one interceded. I don't like it. I'm a trans queer individual myself, and I've experienced plenty of violence and hate in my life because of it, and I didn't like that either. So we're out here protesting, bring awareness.
So in this situation, it sounds like the police didn't kill anybody. The police just let other people attack someone. Sounds like a counter protest to me.
That's been proven over and over again, even just to non-violent acts like the Bork, the beep, bloop, over in Tampa, the Bork mural. Like that was a criminal act, and they're not prosecuted. All the way up to throwing pipe bombs at protesters. At least he's hopefully gonna face something. They caught that guy.
Well, there's been two. There's been that guy who trained the police that threw a pipe bomb into the park at the protesters. They're investigating him still. I don't know if they have him in custody. And then there was some other alt-right guy who shot at protesters and missed. And they arrested him yesterday for just shooting at protesters. So both of the people they've arrested for hurting other protesters have been alt-right people. This Portland march tonight feels like the Arizona march we watched. It's like it's still so bright there.
Another 45 minutes of light. 45 minutes of light out there. I'm gonna give us another microphone.
It was Lisa Green.
Oh yeah, I was good. I'm good.
There you go.
Isn't it great to see such a huge crowd so early in the day?
Thank you guys. You guys are great cheerleaders. Give a round of applause. I just want to talk about something I saw on TikTok a couple days ago. I was going through and I saw this trend where it was like, when I see a black dude in the hallway, I'm not gonna lie, I did laugh a little bit at that. I just wanted to go over what white students could do to make their black students feel a little more comfortable at school. When it comes to your racist ass history classes, make sure your shit is accurate. Make sure you're not learning the wrong stuff. You'd be surprised about what they teach you wrong. Because almost everything is wrong. Did you know that all of the school books come out of Texas? Like, majority of them? One of those racist ass states. Like, fuck, how are we supposed to learn anything good if it's coming out of Texas? And I know a lot of history teachers out there who want to teach it even worse. We have a teacher at Jeff who likes to say slavery is not here or something like that. They're awful. Call your history teachers out. As a black student, I'm not going to be there every single time they say something racist.
It's our job to correct you. It's not our job to educate you.
So you should make it a point to educate yourself so you can educate others. Because it isn't our job. We should have to call every single body out, because if we did, such thing as a perfect ally, but there is such thing as an ally who just keeps on trying. Make sure every week you're learning something new. Make sure every week you're supporting Black-owned businesses. Lincoln students. I don't know if you know this, but there's a marketplace around your corner that's owned by a Black patient. Go support him. That guy needs money. He's beautiful and he needs money. And his food is kind of good.
Oh, hey, chill. What's in that shit? It's not the Fast and Furious.
Another thing, hey, bring it back. I'm still talking.
Pay attention to the Black people speaking. That's why you're fucking here.
Everyone knows about bathroom graffiti, but that shit isn't funny when it crosses the line. At Gray, I heard about them saying that they're gonna come kill every red nigga in that fucking school, in the world. You can't let that shit pass. It's not funny. You don't know what it's like to read that. Every time you just have to take a pee in the bathroom. It's not cool.
Wow.
Mark it down. Write something else. Write ACAPs in the fucking hallways. That's better than racist shit.
I mean, we never had to worry about someone targeting us unless it was something we did as white people. It would have to be something we did to cause that reaction, probably, or some kind of character flaw we had. It was never because of the color of our skin. We never had to worry about that. And whenever you realize other people have had to worry about just for their color of their skin, it just makes you so sick inside.
It's nonstop. I mean, it's relentless. It's everywhere you go. I can't imagine having to deal with that every single day, all day, every day.
No, I would have gone crazy.
That's what drives me nuts about people who say, well, white privilege isn't real. Like, anytime that your skills were the only thing you were judged on,
Yeah.
that was a privilege. It's unbelievable how many, thousands of opportunities lead little things make big opportunities. How many times somebody said, well, I just have a good feeling about you. Oh, you seem like a good person. Like, that's because you didn't make them uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And they're naturally uncomfortable. It's fucking terrible. It's important to use that to our advantage as well with the movement.
Yeah.
Like, we can get a lot closer
Agree.
to the police without
Agree.
them messing with us.
The police are like way less likely to hurt a white protester than a black protester. And I don't know that they can even consciously control that they're doing that. It's just subconscious at this point. And it's so interesting to watch and just like infuriating. Like, they just naturally will not hurt a white person usually.
Right.
And they're just itching to hurt a black person, it seems like. They're looking for a reason.
Yeah. And they're being targeted in these protests as well, consistently. People say, well, where's all the black people in the protests? It wasn't safe for them before these protests started. It's even less safe now. It's not good for them to be in the spotlight. They're being snatched up by every fucking local PD that I've seen. Is targeting anybody who's in black leadership anywhere. It's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, just being a white protester, you are automatically get a taste of what it's like to be a person of color any day of the week. Not just protesting, but just living your life. That's what it feels like to be a white protester. And can you imagine if it's already that way, then what if you're out there protesting as a person of color? They just are doubling down on you if it's the police. It's even worse treatment, if you can imagine. It's not safe.
They're killing it right now. Like, it's festival vibes, and I mean that in the most respectful way, but that's the closest thing I can relate to with my experience. It feels very similar. It's not a riot. Like, it's disruptive. It's the most peaceful riot. No businesses are in danger right now. No vehicles. There's no fires. And that stuff will come up later, probably, and you'll see that even those aren't as destructive as they look. So yeah, you guys asked about about the pipe bombs that I dealt with. There was a dude. It was I don't know, one of the nights after a direct action protest, and it was late, and everybody was convening in a park, what was left of the protesters, and what felt like a flashbang just came rolling right out onto the grass, probably within 20 feet, 30 feet of me, and it exploded, and 5 minutes later, maybe less, another one comes out and explodes. I guess this dude had thrown these cardboard tubes packed with dynamite wrapped in a Ziploc bag with rubber bands, and he had thrown 3 of them. The one that didn't go off was a big one, but it felt like a little mini flashbang, which also speaks to the force that of the flashbangs that are being thrown consistently at these protesters are pretty powerful. That didn't really even faze anybody. Ended up trying to find who it was through the dark. I was live the whole time. You know, we had 4 or 5 of us walked up trying to find him, and they ended up catching the guy. So they say.
Former Navy SEAL and trainer to the PPB, the Portland Police Bureau. He trained them with tactics. So, if that doesn't seem like a conflict of interest right there.
And you had the kid who was the cop's son, who was the first one. He drove a motorcycle
the truck. He drove a truck into a crowd of protesters, drove over a fence, drove over a motorcycle, kept going, and he was let go, no charges, because he was a former son of a cop.
Like, little things like that keep popping up.
And, people say, well, they can't do that. Well, they said investigation closed. That's it. They do whatever they want.
Yeah. Somebody fired off a gun into the air at the 7-Eleven, one of the precincts there. And he actually fired it off just up in the air as he drove away. The police showed up it was right after the police had left, and then all of a sudden this dude comes up, has a gun, shoots in the air, and then the police show up. Beginning to happen in the cops. There's a couple clips. I don't know if I can pull them up here, but you can really see that the police are starting to lose it a little bit. Let's see. So this is a clip from Twitter.
Can you make it full screen?
The music that they're starting to play. They're playing Benny Hill music. They've been taunting them with that music as they leave now too. Where was it? Oh, here we go. You can see that they're starting to lose it.
stays calm, and then all of a sudden here he like balls up his fist like he's gonna punch somebody.
Throws something down.
Yeah.
Right there.
He's like throwing like
It's
firecrackers.
It's like a small smoke bomb. You see, he knows he lost it.
He walks away like shit.
He's really pissed. Yeah. So, and there was another one with 12 who's been pretty brutal as well. You can see that they're just starting to really get to them, and they're not used to this level of engagement. Every day they have to suit up, they have to get everything, they have to figure out what they need to do, to traumatize people again. Everybody's going through it on both sides.
Oh, could you imagine as a police officer in your normal life, do you ever have anyone be like, fuck you, get out of my face, get out of here? Like, how often? No, everyone's like, yes, sir, okay, sir, whatever you want, sir. Now they have to listen all day to people hating them. Mm-hmm. They cannot handle it. They're not used to it.
Yep. Which kind of proves the point in a lot of ways. You should be able to handle that if you wear that badge and can make under pressure decisions.
Right.
You got to be able to handle a little verbal abuse.
Well, it's amazing. We posted that video of the cop saying, don't be surprised when you get ran over. We gave you warnings. And we've had a few people, trolls or whoever, say, well, what do you expect whenever they're arguing with them? Like, you can't be rude to the cops and then expect them not to make a threat. Like, what? In what world are they allowed to threaten to kill somebody because of a comment? Like, that doesn't even fly at Wendy's. You can't do that when you're working at McDonald's.
What do you mean?
Do you have any what? Oh, I think... Jamiroquai vibes up in the top right, Los Angeles. Jamiroquai hat, AF.
Mm-hmm. And then what do the Back to Blue parties look like? Do they look anything like that? So that's a weird looking, Proud Boy looking dude and Militant Mom.
Yeah.
He just went over to him. He panned over. Ooh, that's a fucking party.
Yeah, he's wearing a helmet and nobody else is wearing a helmet. You know, it's kind of weird.
So here's Militant Mom. Again, do not troll her page or don't respond, don't say shit on her page. So this dude on the right side looks weird. He keeps like popping into frame for a few seconds. Very different vibes. He's got a vest.
Oh, looks like a cop.
It's some sort of might be a boogaloo.
So Boogaloo, I think, they wear Hawaiian shirts.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you know them. That's what they were telling us. There was an interview with Boogaloo Boys the other day.
It looks like an Antifa. I mean, they are.
This guy definitely looks like a cop.
Look,
He's got tattoos. It's a cop, definitely.
That's George Soros over there talking to him now.
He doesn't know what to do with his hands. His shoes look brand new.
It's very awkward. Yeah.
Look at the cat on the bus just watching the whole thing. Above the cop's face, there's a cat on the bus.
Yes, there is. He's watching.
Great.
It's a black cat. It's great. Just watching the whole scene unfold. This is great. I love the use of the truck bed as a platform, as a stage. That's a really good idea.
We used to have that in St. Pete for a little while.
It's a good placement too. You'll get a lot of visibility with that tram going by.
I feel like there's just more anarchists coming in or something, or these two guys are together. This guy's all in black bloc or something like it.
They're just straight up having like, that's just a full-on show, full concert going on in LA. I'm gonna get a copyright violation on that one. Get it out. Let's see. Hold on, I've got let's see.
They're twerking up in the top right. It's getting crazy over there.
They're going hard.
At 17, I'm putting on a bulletproof vest.
It's funny that these idiots use the law to protect them when they want to defend the police.
This is the
Just
audio.
wait. Yes, you are murdering, you're remaining quiet and turning your camera away.
From
I'm
Militant
pointing my
Mob.
camera at everything. I don't know what you're talking about.